Hello, everyone. I'm WG Ashwood. I will be your fancy focused charity host this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. So excited to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, I'm so excited to be here again tonight. Uh, for those who don't know, I was in a car accident on Friday, so we took Friday off. We played last night. We did a shorter stream last night. Tonight will probably also be a shorter stream. But yeah, so we're definitely trying to beat this game called Joker Show. It had me stumped last night with a bunch of the stuff having to do, progress, being a little obtuse, but we're gonna do our best to figure it out. But we are donating to Extra Life for the month of December. We are donating through Ian Dane's campaign over on Extra Life. Ian Dane, a phenomenal charity-inclined individual who we are so delighted to support. We could not be more excited to be able to bring money to a good cause. That is Extra Life. Extra Life provides treatment and entertainment to sick kids in children's hospitals, and that's rad. We're gonna jump into the game just because there's a lot to do, but we hope you are having a stellar time tonight. How is everybody doing? Looks like we're still at an ad break. Maybe I actually should vamp for now. How are we doing tonight, everybody? I'm a little stiff, still pretty stiff from the car accident. I spent today mostly sleeping. Good, much needed. Did the rest. It was an exciting week at work. Very, very long week at work, and then ending in the car accident. So it was just rough. And then my Saturday was taken up by chores and taking care of the car, getting up real early, bringing my car somewhere to get looked at. Turns out it's going to take like $2,000 just to get it back in working order. Which honestly, I'm surprised they weren't just like, hey kid, this car's totaled. It's 13 years old. How are you still driving it? But we're gonna do our best to ride along with it, and we're gonna survive. It's gonna be a survivable moment. We're happy to have you here to join us in that. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? Let's jump into game. Okay, so key and the diary. I don't know why someone would lock their room like this. Candle.
Here's a candle.
Matches.
Matches.
Joker card.
Great. Now I have to go down to the basement floor.
Now we go down to the basement. Wish I had a jump buttons. Bad.
Maybe I should stop. I'd rather go home and go to bed.
Go to bed.
What? Where is this from? My head is falling apart.
Okay, so this is the easy part. This is the part I have no problem with. Have to get this here.
I have to tell the
There's a
neighbors to stop to call
board
the
behind.
police.
Oh, there's the Joker. Okay. We have to escape the Joker. Ah. Okay. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's under control. Okay. Now that we have the board.
Is this nice? Huh?
Circle the house. Get caught by the Joker. Drop a couple of... Okay. No!
Freeze!
Not gonna.
Need to find the key from the gate. The main thing is that he doesn't catch me.
Okay, everything's going according to plan so far. Shit.
My feet.
Toilet plunger? Oop.
Here you are!
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're going according to plan. Oh, shit. Okay, it's 0773 077 doll.
Here you are!
No, come on. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone! Hey Aku, welcome in.
Here you are!
You're not expecting this so soon? Well, that's what makes it a surprise.
Say where you are! Let's play.
Okay.
You're such a gotcha.
Ah! How's my day? My day was fine. I'm still a bit stiff from everything that happened, so I spent most of the time like staying in bed. I didn't have a ton of chores and stuff to do today, like I did yesterday, so that was nice. Got to just chill out.
Wanna trick me?
Dude, come on. Map's too
Stay
small.
where you are.
Shit!
Gotcha.
No! God damn it, we're never gonna beat this game. A bitch. Fucking bear traps, exactly. Where does he see me from? Okay. Here we go. Everything's fine.
Here you are.
Oh, fuck.
You're such a.
Got a map?
Come out. Let's play.
E to open map. That's telling me where the pile of dirt is. Clock has risen. I don't know what that means.
Here you are.
Look at all these bear traps.
I smell you.
Very dangerous indeed. Nail puller.
Come on. Let's play.
Does this not lead anywhere? Does this not give me anything? Nothing to progress?
Come on. You wanna trick me?
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, a ball? What am I gonna do with a ball?
What is this noise? Here you are.
No. So many goddamn bear traps around.
You cannot run from me. Is this nice? Huh? You're such a... Say where you are. Huh? What is this noise?
Okay. You've got to be kidding me.
My foot.
What is there? Book has no. Oh, binoculars.
I
Open
can't see
binoculars.
anything. It's all covered with dirt.
Here you are. Gotcha.
No, 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 no! I only have one more life left.
This is much better.
585. Okay.
Hello there.
Hi, Dane. How you doing today? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. How you doing? Right, how it goes? I'm doing my best. What I can. Pick lock? What's the point of a lockpick that doesn't pick locks? What lockpicks do I need to do? Lockpick? What do I do with a lockpick?
Such a...
Oh. No, leave me alone.
Gotcha.
No! Come on! Bullshit! He got me through the fucking wall! Grrr, so angry! I hate this game so much.
Yes.
You wanted to torture yourself with it for some reason?
Joker card.
Wasn't this game your idea?
Here's a candle.
Not that I'm pointing any fingers.
Great. Now I have to go down to the basement floor. Maybe I should stop. I'd rather go home.
It was, but I said you didn't have to keep playing it.
What? Where is this from? What's
Day
going
2 of
on?
these just seems sadistic.
My head is falling apart.
I should have just gotten Freddy Fazbear's 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Team Santa mode? I don't want to get up. Alright, give me a
I have to
second.
tell the neighbors it's up to call the police.
My back. I'm a Chikawa. Ooh, alright. Hot ice pills, if not, go to the doctor. If Santa needs to go to the doctor.
What is this noise?
Only if it lasts for more than 4 hours.
You cannot run from me.
Christ.
Need to find the key from the gates. The main thing is that he doesn't catch me.
What is this noise? Stay where you are.
Only if what lasts for more than 4 hours? I'll tell you when you're older.
Here you are.
You're older than me? That's very probably true. Oh, not good, chat. Things are out of order. Things are out of order.
My foot.
No!
My foot.
Okay, you're older than us both, Dane. That's very probably true as well.
Here
Shit!
you are.
Shovel. Ball. I don't know what I do with ball. Do I combine sharp knife with ball? Oh. Shovel head is not where it's supposed to be. I don't know where it is. Wolf told me what it means, bad Santa. Ah, fucking shit. I don't know where the shovel blade is. We got a bad RNG.
You're such
Shit! God, he's everywhere.
Where are you?
Nail puller.
Here you are. Stay where you are.
Oh. Nail puller. I know what I need the nail puller for. I don't know if I can get to it without the shovel head. I need the shovel head. What the hell is the shovel head?
My foot.
Such a... You are such a scoundrel.
Need the shovel head, you bastards. Where could it possibly be? We just got a bad run? Do we need to restart the whole thing again? In the suitcase. Nothing. Oh, the vase.
What is this noise? Huh? What is this noise? Huh? Here you are.
Shit. Oh, no. There's no way out of that situation. Okay.
You're such a...
No! Fuck me! Anger. Euro 7734.
Where are you? Come out.
Clock has risen. I don't know what that means. Okay, I've got the map. I need the shovel head. There's the shovel head. No!
See any. This is much better.
592. Okay.
You wanna trick me?
Shit! Okay, everything is fine. Everything is great. We're actually ahead of the game right now. As long as we don't step in a bear trap, we're fine. Oh, okay. I don't know what door to use this on. No! Bear trap!
My foot.
Is locked. I have a lockpick. Where do I go from here? Our lock is broken, so I have a lockpick.
Here you are.
Oh. What do I use the lockpick for?
You're gotcha.
No! No! I think that's the key to get out of the house. No. He's so good at finding me. Padlock key. Okay. Anger. You escaped from the Joker, but this did not solve the problem. Okay, alright, we beat it. We beat Joker Show. This did not solve the problem. I don't really know what else we could have done. I mean, Joker Show 2 when? We'll see, I guess. You bet money on it? Let's see. Let's boot up Penumbra. Penumbra. Okay. Joker Show we can uninstall. We beat Joker Show. Let's see. Over. Proud of you for seeing it through with Joker Show. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, here we go. Why did my Steam library just change matters? Why is everything... What is happening? What's happening?
NANI?!
Doesn't make any sense. Hey Wolf, welcome in. Is it loading? Everything is changing. I'm not typing. I'm not doing anything. That was the game. The resolution is terrible. This may not be a game for us, gang. Game must be restarted to take effect? Are you kidding me? Game's kind of loud. I'm working on it, Wolf. My penumbra. Hey Jazzy, welcome in. From Shadowlord 420 or whatever their name is and Date Everything. Game is so loud, help. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, gang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, how's that? How's everybody feel about sound now? Good now? Okay, good. Okay, so this is Penumbra Overture. It's part of the Penumbra series. It's episode 1. I know nothing about it except that it was recommended by one of you lovely viewers because it's on my list of Spookycember games. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna do normal, because it's recommended and suits most players. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline.
I think it was just the music, Aku.
His letter contained a key.
Because the audio is not very tall at all.
I don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Oh no, we should have just left good enough alone.
It took almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered it in turn. what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, so this guy's dad sends him a letter explaining that he had a bank with a safety deposit box. In the safety deposit box was a journal. That journal leads him to Greenland. Oh, this looks terrible. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home. Chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. I can take a look at closer things using right mouse. Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it, no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so you can come home to me safely, soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Show them well in the ice. I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once. Take care, my love. Ah! Not breaking shit? I didn't mean to the first time. Second time I was trying to see if I could still break shit. I could. Certain this map's a decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. So I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. See the map. Crew seemed friendly enough, but just in case, I locked up my valuables. Pretty sure the keys to my inventory somewhere. Once I've found it, double-clicking the left mouse button should get it selected. I can press interact with the padlock. Okay. Come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory with the shortcut G. I don't want to run out of batteries. Ah, extra batteries to power my flashlight. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. Knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Did I not pick up the jacket and that's why I'm dying? My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still something. What in the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break it. Something to break it. Oh my god, it's not frozen inside as well. So weak. If I just was in interact mode, I should be able to turn. This game's controls are ass. Alright, we're going deep down into the darkness. Dying doing what he loved, cranking his shit in the cold. That's precisely right. That's exactly what I love to do. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Empty boxes of ammunition. Stuck. There must be something in the way. Player. A steel rod? "24-hour ration pack, long past its sell-by date." That... Let's see. I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right. Follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should be able to look. Hey Mary, thank you for the lurk. Is there anything inside that barrel? Um. Inside the barrels. Mary, thank you so much for the hydrate. How are you doing tonight? What was that? Ah! What is that? It's like some kind of industrial mechanism. Though there's a hole in the center, there's no way to operate it. Need some kind of crank. Hatch is seriously solid. It won't open my hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Man. Still sick, but definitely on the mend. Only have a cough and sore throat now, along with a slightly stuffy nose. I'm glad you're getting better, Mary. That sounds a lot better than the other day. I'm still a bit stiff from my car accident. Goes back at the son of a bitch. I can't figure out this maze. Slept in here all day Friday and Saturday. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much, Mary. I appreciate that. Just doing laps at this point? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. Are they... 15 stream streak! Although we know it's closer to what, like 45, right, Mary? Got a sweater now, fantastic. Okay, I need to activate this mechanism, but I don't have anything that with. Oh, steel rod. Whatever I was descending into, 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, buried beneath the... I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers, too scared, too far away. Oh! Okay, there's something in the dark. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. Not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best staying off low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's not a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources. My best bet is to hide for a couple of seconds or so, perfectly still. That'll make me totally hit. Your location. Where am I? Okay, so there's an office up to the left. Storage and a workshop. Go to the office first or the storage room? Probably the office, right? Okay. Fine. Everything's fine. A man. An old man. Punching something unseen. He's strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still I know. The man before me is Howard. I call him Father. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Man bunker, emergency airstrip Zulu. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Runway maintenance complete. One wounded. One wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. Two of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory. Succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolition storeroom. I'm sure that's where they learned the... As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office. Keep the key on my person at all. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined. The injured man has been sent home for medical care. Cannot help but think a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here. Matters out of my hand. Space is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if the war could end and we might not even hear. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purpose. 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick. Removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. A pair of reading glasses. Category 7C. In order for myself. My glasses are in a rather poor state of repair. Could do as replaced. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. Structures being fortified from potential bomb damage. Excavation of previously caved-in areas. Going ahead. One point of curiosity is some sort of ecological artifact buried in the earth, discovered by one of the workers. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of light constantly emanates. Weird things happening where the end of some word sentences is getting cut off. I assume some kind of mic setting or filter. I can move the mic a bit closer to me and see if that helps. Constantly emanates from is how that last sentence sounded. Oh no. Ashwood ASMR? No, we're not getting any ASMR. Locked. I need a key. It's probably just the mic not picking up when you end sentences softly. Should be fine now that it's closer. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the help, Jazzy. We got painkillers and beef jerky. Oh, we're in it now. Okay, we need a key. Backstrin. The hell is Backstrin? Oh, here's a key. I really don't want to read this. Jesus Christ, is this what this game is? Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities. First became interested in the workers in the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. Further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanations. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. You happy to know the sewers have now become a huge part of the new Pokemon game? God, what is it with this new generation of creature capture games and wanting to be in the sewers? Was that always a thing? Am I just crazy? Chapter 1.3, Black Match Fuse. Black Match Fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder. Be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. The string should be coated with a thin layer of backstring, which acts as an adhesive. String is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Dynamite, trinitrotoluene, TNT, trinitrotoluene, Armstrong's mixture. Okay. So we've got... Let's go to the storeroom and see what... I never get used to that. Oh god, is there something down here with me? Jesus, I've never been this scared for my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I'd better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me. Sewers are good for leveling up Pokemon late game because the Pokemon are all 40 plus. No, it was I was reading the game dialogue, Wolf. I'm not actually that scared right now. Oh god, there's a fucking wolf in here. Get back here. Ah! Fucking wolf ass. That is the final unknown. Continue. Okay, we killed the wolf. What is it? Oh, it's gross. It is nasty. Look at its teeth. It's got a big chunk bitten out of it. The office. We need to get to the storeroom and then the workshop. Storage room. This game isn't too scary, everyone. There's just wolves. Update, you are lost in the sewers. The lighter wasn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. Locked. I can hear it shattering. Thank God, maybe I can find some answers. I've jotted down a note just in case. This shows some kind of trap door, but I can't see where it would be. Hey, it's another lantern. It was different, but the same that time. Like I had more control. But over what? The sewers aren't even that big and you still get lost? That's okay, well, if I get lost in the sewers all the time. Some kind of trap door somewhere? Am I Master Splinter? No, no, of course not. I'd be a lot better at navigating sewers if I was some kind of rat. Trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock to some kind of basement. Ah! Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Take this ladder with us. Steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. Day 71. My earlier assumptions of the benign nature of my cellmates have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. The spiders are so tasty. Well, that's not good. Weren't for the size of the pieces, I'd say they're eggshells? I don't have a key. Hey, Greeds, welcome in. Oop, 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 I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Ah, I died again. I need to find that ladder. Supposedly eats... The idea freaks me out too, but I don't think that's true, Wolf. I have to believe it's not true. Hey, Summer, welcome in. Sorry you caught the tail end of Among Us? No, I had a great time. Thank you very much for inviting me. Oh, that is a puppy dog. As a puppy dog wrapped in spider webs. Happy to see you there. I was happy to be there as well. Thank you very much, Summer. It was a great time. Ew. Dry, dusty old bags. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure till what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself in a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. Almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive. I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Blah, 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 blah. I'll not venture out again until I'm certain the area is safe. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing, lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nesting. Ah! Okay, we're not reading that. For 4 days now, I've been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died. I made a second life-saving find. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes and I will have attracted enough of the beast for a rather hearty meal. Oh my. I don't like that at all. I need a key to the padlock. God damn it. Wait, what just happened? Okay. I got steamed. Nothing back here but the ladder. Steamed hams. Mmm. The Aurora Borealis. What do you mean steamed clams, Dane? No, it's steamed hams. Can I see it? No. Do I take... Okay. So we found... I'm from Utica. I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. Do I have a key? What if I try with the... Nice. Fluid, lighter, gas. Is there anything else we can get from here? I'm old and out of touch, you know this. Especially if it's an older reference that was chronically offline for a long time. It is a Simpsons reference, Aku. The steamed hams. It's a very fun. Oh. Oh god, what happened? I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get somewhere. Oh, jeez. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders, with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, so I've attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair, secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, but I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job? Ugh. I was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mine system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I can still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door to my cell. Looks like it's been carved in wood with a knife. The scene is from the 90s, but the meme itself is from around 2018, if you remember right. Is that a tongue? The spider. Largest spider I've ever seen with its guts carved open. This place sucks. Looks like an internal organ, maybe an animal tongue. This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it. Agbu, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for the support. Please enjoy your puggy emotes and your ad-free viewing. Agbu, you're not new here. You've been subscribed for 10 months. And you're 29% wommed. You're up to speed now? Fantastic. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Ooh, 71% fancy. Look at that. Need to go to the workshop? Ooh, Agbu's 68% fancy. Aku is 71% fancy. You're 97% wommed? Where'd you see, where did that happen? Oh, I missed it. 97% wommed. Hell yeah. Workshop. Um. Ooh, 4% fancy. Don't worry, you'll get him another day. Um. Use the key I have? Makes sense. Been super sick, so you're in your ratty old Harley Davidson t-shirt, winter pajamas, your hair looking like a bird's nest. That'll do it sometimes. Might be a good idea to block the door if that dog creature's back there. You look like you crawled out from under a rock. But I killed the wolf. Oh God. Oh God. Get back here. Get back here. Okay. We're all safe now. Hentenwood pet? It's an evil wolf creature. No wolves are evil? This thing wanted to eat me. The wolf, and that's what matters to them? If you recall, my username means nightmare wolf, so therefore self-insert, I guess. Sister gave you her one rose lapel pin from her winter formal that her ex gave her for one cosplay. Ooh! A rose lapel pin, that's awesome. Is it like a big fluffy rose lapel like I have, or is it a more stylized rose? Old cement mixer's seen better days. I don't know why they have me interact with the cement mixer. Workshop. Small kind of looks like a regular random flower. Share a pic of it shortly? Fantastic. Storage room. There must be a code somewhere. Where was the cave in? What's the storage room? What am I doing here, gang? I've got a big old box of TNT. I don't know what we're doing. I need to find a code, I guess. The code wasn't in the storage room or the office. Those are the only other notable locations, right? There's the northern area. Old cartwheels and some other scrap. This must be the only exit and it's caved in. I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for... Oh, 2148. 2148. Wait, that said backwards. Okay, so 8412. 8412. 8412. 8412. 8412. Eight, 4, 1, 2. Hell yeah. Worn and torn, yet the edge is sharp to the touch. Maybe I could use this string to make a fuse. It looks in decent enough condition. Ashwood, what channel would be appropriate to post a picture of the lapel pin in? You could do gallery or cute faces. Either of those are pretty good for pictures. Oh. Just be a piece of ice reflecting the light, or more likely my imagination. Something's definitely catching my eye under those rocks. Got a pickaxe. Looks ancient. It's so old I don't even know what it would have been used for. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful, or have a heart attack. Share it to the gallery and tag me for it. Thank you so much, Mary. I'll check it out after stream. More spider webs. Hope that hole was there before the spiders, not the other way around. Oh, nothing. Oh, I can jump. What was that? The flare could be a handy light source. Electric fence, and it's been put up recently. Better find a way to get over it. Give me a quick second, everybody. I'll be right back. Please enjoy these clips.
It's 2,000 gold for a calendar? I sell calendars. They're not that expensive. They're 18 plus. The link's in my bio. It's cute. It's super cute.
Somebody come get her.
I didn't. I'm so upset about that.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because I have to live with it too.
Oh, I didn't clip when we were fighting Alexander. I was so distraught. I forgot about it.
I know D's around here somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Do you?
Second marriage, the implication of second marriage means that you're now married to this man.
You are 100% married to me.
Marriage.
Love is what brings us together today.
Hey, Connor, you're mine now.
Condition is smelly. He's very smelly. He's immune to poison.
Gotta press the sprint button.
I'm trying.
That's the crouch button. You killed it? You're a monster?
Raw meat. Raw meat. Both Ashwood and Link are missing shirts. God, I wish I wasn't wearing a shirt. It's just so hot in here right now.
You can take it. I guess you can't take paint your
I cannot.
stomach.
Do you have any traditions for the holiday season? Like the Ashwood household?
So we have what's called the ham circle. It's where, you know, like dinner doesn't come out until late in the afternoon when you get your gumbo and your mac and cheese and all your good stuff, right? But the ham can come out as early as you want. So what you do is you finish the ham, the honey glazed ham, early, and you take it out and you put it on the kitchen island and you walk around it with all your family members and you chant ham circle, ham circle, ham circle. And as you get to the front, you rip off a piece of ham and you eat a piece. And it keeps you sated until later in the evening when you can actually get a full dinner. You know, normal tradition. Spice, write that down. Let's see. Save the goat cheese. Props by themselves get lonely. That's how they know to grow more of themselves.
I don't really want to get anywhere else. It's my turn.
I don't know if that was good.
It still
Hated
hurts.
Yeah, like we have good AC, but they hurt when they hit.
Yeah. They don't want to get in any melee range or anything. They don't want to get engaged with anybody. That solves that problem.
Oh, there's a big boy.
Get in it. Are puppets breedable? No, I think you just have to make them the old-fashioned way. You can mass produce them, though. All right, I'm back. What'd I miss? Ham circle mentioned. Wade's mentioned the ham circle before. I have. I've talked about the ham circle a couple of times. Ham circle, ham circle, ham circle. I need to find a way around. Ow.
Ow. Ow. Ow. You told someone about the ham circle earlier because you were talking about Christmas ham? Look, ham circle's a good tradition. It brings the family together and it keeps everybody from getting hangry. Okay, I'm trying to build a ramp. Damn it. Keep bouncing between here and the Bob Ross channel? Hell yeah. Bob Ross channel's awesome. Are they doing holidays themed paintings over on the Bob Ross channel, Mary? What's the difference between Creole and Cajun? Okay, so it's a complex dynamic. That I'm not super confident in my ability to distinguish between. Your Cajun is going to be more down the bayou. So, it's more rural. It's more steeped in French and traditional like, what is it? It's more rural. Creole is in the city, and it's much more influenced by African American culture. It's a lot. There's a lot of differences. There's a lot of similarities as well. Bob Ross channel is so soothing and brings back so many good memories from when you were a kid. Right now it's the mountain painting on the 18 by 24 canvas. Ooh. Ooh. Locked. Damn it. Now how am I going to get in there now? The door does look very weak and old. Did I find your raid target for tonight, Ashwood? Oh, maybe, Mary. Although usually with usually I would do like a I tend just to not raid those less interactive channels. Bob Ross channel is 24/7 if you remember correctly. Nice. Aren't there supposed to be explosives back here? Perfect, a gunpowder keg. There's only a small hole at the top though, not big enough to reach in. Stick of dynamite. Nope, nothing too practical here. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Gunpowder keg. How do I... I can't hit it with a hammer, right? That would be crazy. It's gunpowder. It's gunpowder. I can't hit it with a hammer, right? The hole's too small to thread the string through. Dry gunpowder, that's what I need. Okay, let's see. We take this and we mix it with string. Any luck? One fuse ready to go. Okay. Where's the cave in again? The shaft's caved in here. Could have happened years ago. Shouldn't be risking my life like this. The whole facility could come down around me. Still, if I want to press on, I'll have to clear the obstruction somehow. There must be something left here I can use. Maybe there's some industrial explosives running around. Aku, thank you very much for the hydrate and the stretch. Well, if you feel like you can, it's probably good for me to stretch. You know, this game hasn't been too scary. I probably won't play the other Penumbras. Where's that TNT barrel? Wait, where was that cave in just now? Run. Hell yeah. It's not much of an opening, but it'll have to do. Potholing has always terrified me. When I look back, I can't think what spurred me to go deeper into the mine. Perhaps it was arrogance at still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kickstarting the chain of events that led to me ending up here, writing to you. I just hope, once you understand my story, you'll have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. Okay. Okay, so we're in the dark. Power room. The noises down here are so alien compared to the way sound travels on the surface. That rock fall almost sounded organic, like the rock moving. There'd have to be some kind of backup system for the electricity. I think this might be part of it. How long is this game? Oh. I don't... Sure, the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow of turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. In grease flow, turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Pull main operational lever. Check energy output. There's chattering in the pit. There's nothing down here. Thing's huge. It must be about 3.5 megawatts. But it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few bulbs, though. Generator spare parts. There's a battery symbol on the side, but it's welded tight shut. There's some kind of machine for opening these. It's not here anymore. Oh, there's a machine for opening it. Okay, well, god damn it. All right, let's just continue on. That's where we came from. Ah! Probably prevented access to the mine proper, out of working hours. Something like that won't open without power. It's like everything else down here, it's old, decaying, and not working. Ow. There's fall damage in this game? This code sheet is provided for use in extremely unlikely event that you're trapped in the mine, with no way in which to signal to otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. Once you feel certain that there's no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device at hand. Attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Morse code? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do something with Morse code. I say we call it a night here. Let me see if there's any other. There's a door. The radio? The beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. Comes with the territory. That's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height, so anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom, would quite clearly need his head examined. Do you get me? Other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday. The rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing. You'd better hope to God that means one of you lost it. The stealing ain't a petty word in my book. Third one this month, which means the amnesty on coming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there'll be repercussions. What's strange is, you're all supposed to be working in pairs. Nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out who they got away. So long as I'm fling them out into the snow and leave them there, they'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. I don't know how to understand Morse code. Anybody here speak Morse code? Can I add it to my inventory? I don't know what I'd need a broom for. Okay, here's the thing. How am I supposed to get into this? Um... Okay. Uses look A1 to me. I don't know what that means. I don't know where I'm going, chat. There's nothing down here in the pit. Let's just hug the right wall. Hope we find a machine to open up. Okay, this is where we had the fuses. From the look of it, this mine was built sometime after the section I've just come from. They must have just forgotten about all the old equipment back there when they built this place. I don't know what I'm doing. Hmm. All right, gang. I'm not entirely sure where we're at right now. Because there's some growling. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, that's right. Walk off into the darkness. Am I drinking cocoa tonight? No, I have my Earl Grey tea. Power room. Hey, fuck you. That's right. Walk off into the darkness. Yep. That is how I feel sometimes. Because I might need a machine to open up. Do I have anything in my narrowband communications radio? I remember building one of these in my first electronics class. Probably did a better job of it as well. Use miner's pickaxe. Um, um, okay, let's check a guide real quick. Penumbra. Overture. Walkthrough. Going in. Dog's life, no strings attached. There are 2 batteries, a note, and an artifact on the shelf on the right. Use the pickaxe to smash the wooden planks guarding the big hole. Push the box into the hole. Really? I mean, I kind of figured that was... It said, why would it say something about there being a machine to fix it then? Give me that battery. Okay, we're good. We're all clear now, gang. Everything's gonna work out. Check the fuse box. "15 minutes to midnight, just as a heads up." Thank you very much, Haku. The air down here is getting to me, or I haven't read those instructions right. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I don't know what any of these things mean. Which one is grease? Which one is steam? Okay, hold on. Notes. Generator manual. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel. Okay. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Secondary flow. Just say the Bob Ross channel is actually making you want to get back into doing art? Hell yeah, Mary, that's awesome. Okay. 2. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Turn on cooling system. The cooling system. This one? Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Okay, hold on. Turn on cooling system, release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. In grease flow. Um... The other shelf, pick up beef jerky, leave the room. Okay, hold on. Secondary flow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Secondary flow. Cooling system. Horizontal waves. Two, 3 steam valves. Greasing. And primary. Okay, we were close. We just mixed up two of the... Let there be lights! Alright. Maybe we save it there. Call tonight.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me? Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
Fuck, this dog is strong. Shit. Can I get a rock? How much for the rocks? Bring it on, dog. Am I doing any damage? Shit. Shit. God damn it. Ow. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Okay. This game might be longer than I thought, everybody. I think we should call it a night as soon as we get to the next save point. Okay, it just saved. We're calling it a night. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We really appreciate you having a great night with us.
Memory is like something with a great many small
What the hell?
holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept.
By
the way,
the person I'm talking... Another dog!
It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We hope you had a fantastic night. We really appreciate you. We hope you have a stellar start to your week. I'm going to be working from home tomorrow because I don't have a car. But we're dealing with that. Hopefully my car will be out of the shop. And I have to pay a ridiculous amount of money to get it fixed. But we hope you have a stellar week ahead of you. Here's the deal. We still have a Monday night stream. We're going to stream Monday night, and then we're going to do Christmas Eve Wednesday. We're going to stream on Wednesday. We might stream on Thursday, depending on what happens and if everybody's up for it. Then we'll do a couple of streams where we're just playing regular games. And then we'll do a stream on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve. Don't have any Christmas plans, so you'll be here? Hell yeah. Well, we that's part of why we put on the Christmas plans, is so we can all come together. And if you don't have anything else going on, you have something to watch at least. And it's me getting terrified out of my mind by a game called Mortuary Assistant. So that's what we're doing for not New Year's, Christmas Eve. We're doing Christmas Eve scary games called Mortuary Assistant. It'll be a lot scarier and more interesting than the game we just played. Christmas plans are still being planned, so we will see. But yeah, everybody stay safe out there. Have a fantastic week. Let's rate out. Let's see who is online tonight. That's my voice. Let's put some raid messages in chat. Okay. Do y'all want Hollow Knight? Do y'all want Hollow Knight Silk Song? Y'all want Kingdom Hearts? What do we do y'all want Bob Ross painting? SARS, because you're watching them also? And modding for her? Drop you off with SARS. Let me make sure that my buttons are working. They're not. Give me a second, everybody. Anyway, so we will see you in full Santa garb Give it just a minute. Okay. We'll see you in full Santa garb on Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow with more scary games for Spookycember. What else? What else is going on? Stay safe. Keep your... Okay, fantastic. I'm still trying to get my raid messages to work. There they go. All right. Everybody have a fantastic week. We'll see you tomorrow. Be good to each other. Stay fancy, all my lads, ladies and gentlemen, non-bees. Keep being amazing. And we'll catch you next time. Stay fancy. La la la. Vamping is hard.